we gotta do here is we gotta take out these stumps. Yeah, so all these stumps have to come out. This yard's gonna get filled and brought up higher up on the foundation. Probably gonna lose the bottom step. We're gonna rip out the driveway, take out that curse right there, and just put an even plane, I guess, to the street. I was here before with my laser when I met with him. I shot the driveway, end of the driveway by the street, and I shot the floor in the garage. And the garage is about 1.5 feet, believe it or not, according to the laser, higher than the road. So I think we can gradually come out and take out that dip where that car is, because he said his wife gets out of the car all the time and has to step in a puddle. I'm probably going to strip this grass off, put the fill in here, fill this all in with some sandy-ish fill, and then grade it all. And then I think he's probably going to topsoil it himself, because he is a landscaper. He just doesn't have equipment. He mows lawns and does plantings and stuff like that. So, and it looks like the gas line goes, see the dots, across the street. So the gas is on this side of the road, according to that, which is good. But I think I'm probably gonna have to dig down with the shovel, because look how close this stump is to it. So I'm probably gonna have to hand shovel down. I don't know if we'll get to it today, and find the gas line by hand to make sure that this guy don't touch it, which I've had to do in plenty of other circumstances. But if you look, this flag that popped out in line straight across here with the meter and those flags. So I'm gonna say, whenever you put them back and there's a line, don't put it where you think the line is. Go in a little bit closer, give yourself some leeway. So just for a reference. So we'll do that, because that was what the gas company put in. The next one is a little farther in that I put in, just to be on the safe side. And that is theirs, and that's theirs. And I do believe he has a well for the water, but that's on the other side of the driveway. We're not working on the other side of the driveway. Alright, I just changed the battery and the camera died. I'm hoping, the stump is right there. I'm hoping to roll it out, because remember I moved that in about a foot. So realistically a gas line should be right through here. So I'm hoping I can roll that out. It's already loose. Let me see what I can do. just want to see if we can see any tape under it. A lot of times when I yank these out, you get them out like this, and then you go underneath. You guys have probably seen me doing in previous videos, and you look for the gas line tape. So line's over there. There's a root going there. Should be down enough. I don't know. I think we're good. I mean, you know, I'm like a foot down and I don't see any tape, and then the tape's usually a foot above, so you're talking 3 feet down. But let's do another test hole here. Remember, I moved that in a foot. That flag. I'm just gonna go for it. I think that thing is down pretty far. I'm just gonna rip it out. Alright, that worked out pretty good. I really gotta get this new pins and bushings on the bucket. I pump it full of grease. You can see the grease oozing out of everywhere, but it's just time. But I have a few things I need to do first before I tackle this machine. This is like a winter project, so I'm hoping to just keep pumping it full of grease until this winter, and then take it all apart and redo it then. But anyways, I think I'm going to make a pile. I just talked to him. He just came home real quick and then left. He's gonna move the basketball hoop. Today's definitely gonna spill into tomorrow, work-wise. I have to go get fuel for this machine. It's kind of low. I don't want to run it too low because you suck crap off the bottom of the tank. So I'm gonna take this stump out. Probably, I mean, you see me do one, you see me do a bunch. Maybe we'll pick up tomorrow where we left off today. This one's gonna probably come out in pieces. I mean, that thing is rotten. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow in the morning, which starts right now. All right, I'm gonna dump these stumps I loaded last night. Stump piles over here, but the grinder's here. I'll set you up on the grinder. That's where they go, and then they come out like that. But I'll set you up here because there's nothing else to set up on. I need the steel to put the magnet from my camera. Let's go with that. I'm looking at the camera screen right now. That car looks a lot closer on camera than it is. Problem is I can't swing into the street because I can't see if the cars are coming. So I can see that red car that's parked there. I also got wires above me, but they're kind of high up. See, the town put in this apron. I might try to just leave this apron for now. Later on, he told me he's gonna cut it out and then he'll do cobblestone apron. But I'm honestly not sure because it pitches down. And I need to get the driveway to pitch all the way out, so it might have to go too. The only thing I'm thinking is if I can't grab that perfectly and it rips the road, I'm in trouble. So I might just leave it and T-base over it, and then he can adjust it later with the cobbles when he saw cuts it. So as long as I don't go out and rip up the road, I'm not in trouble with the town. So we might cover over that little bit. Let me get the rest of this loaded up and then we'll go dump it. All right, driveway is gone. I'm gonna take those rocks, put them off to the side. You want them over there. I'm going to strip this topsoil and sod out. Just because when I fill this back up with like fill, I want it to drain, and I don't want there to be like this layer of topsoil that's gonna slow down the drainage. Because it'll be topsoil filled and topsoil. So I don't want there to be a barrier. Alright, so I stripped the sod off. I'm not going to go any deeper because I discovered this is really sandy underneath. So I might scrape a little bit off, but I don't have to go too crazy. Because it's all, I don't know if you can see how sandy it is. So I took out one load. I'm gonna take out the other load. I think I can get that in one load. I hope. I don't know if you can see it. I'm like sweating. I keep drinking. I got cold water in this little thermos because it's the only one that fits in the excavator's cup holder. I just keep refilling it full of cold water whenever I go to like dump, use their bubbler, or like I go to my house for lunch that was down the street. But it's 90 degrees this morning and 100% humidity is what it said. And I'm not a big fan of air conditioning because when you're in and out all the time, it's just, you'll get a headache. So so I've been dumping fill in here all day. I just cleared my SD and card in the camera so I could keep filming because it was full. It shut off on me. Today is Saturday, I think. I don't even know. But I got 2 loads of you can see them right there. 2 loads. I'll get out real quick. It is, I'm soaking wet. It's like really, really, really sweaty. Like, not sweaty, what's the word? Muggy out. So, because this was a little darker than I would like a little more, that one's pretty sandy. But just in case, the clayish stuff. This morning I bought 2 loads of sand. Nice, like, granular perk sand to cut all this fill. I'm hoping that this is it for fill, because my stockpile is gone and I bought 2 loads. 2 loads of fill that is like right there before they closed, and then I just dumped these 3 from my stockpile, which is completely depleted, and I bought those 2 loads of sand. So altogether I bought like $700 worth of stuff today. So I'm hoping we can get this right, but like I was telling him, the road starts to go up here, so I think we can catch the grade here and go out level, and then, you know, not level but a little bit of level, and then like slight pitch up to the house. I filled in by the house with some sand by the foundation, but yeah, I had to leave room for topsoil, but not by the house, because he's not gonna do topsoil planting beds. He's gonna do river rock and then just dig a hole and fill it full of compost when he plants the plant, then put fabric down and then the river rock. So I didn't bother to account for, I'm probably gonna fill in some more because he just told me that, so I can come up a little bit higher on the foundation to get the drop out to the road, if that makes any sense to you. If not, oh well. He was supposed to have these steps off so I could go right across, and then we were gonna set new granite steps, but I don't know. He says he's in no hurry. Which is fine with me. But it's playing tricks with my mind because I keep going, oh, the fill's too high, but I keep forgetting that he's not gonna do your traditional topsoil bed. So I think, yeah, I need to be higher than here. He's really got to get these steps off for me to fill this in. But I got it so it goes out. I'll put a level on it next week after the rain. I'm anticipating some settling big time because of the stumps I took out of here. There was a big one right there, like a big hole, because it was two next to each other. So what I'm thinking is, and I just talked to him, he's cool with just blending this down because he doesn't want a retaining wall. So I said, well, if that's the case, don't do it. I mean, you could keep filling here and have like a dive off, but he said a gradual would be nice. So that's what we're gonna do. We're not too high up on the tree, just starting to, still got the bell to it. Although around here, people say, oh, you can't bury trees because they die. That's not true at all. I've seen them. I saw one in a country club, the golf course, that was buried literally up to here, and the tree was extremely good looking tree. So that's not true at all. I have a video of demoing that shed. I remember that one. That tree was buried, and it started like up to like here, and it was the weirdest stump ever because it had roots down there, but then it started, I thought I had the roots because it started re-rooting up here. It had 2 layers of roots. So that was a maple. The only thing I told him, I was like, you're not gonna be able to fill this up and get the pitch away, because he was like, oh, I kind of want to fill this up, and I'm like, I don't think you can, because you're gonna go over and like bury the neighbor's cobbles. And then the other thing too is the road comes up the road here. It's hard to see on camera, but it comes up like where my truck is. To go from here back to there, if you were to run a string line with like, you know, a 1/4 inch of pitch or whatever, you'd be at that meter. So, and then the other thing is, if you can't get it from there to there, what you do is put a tiny little roundness to it, so it'll at least go off this way and go off that way. A flat lawn is a lawn that has puddles. All right, I got the T-base. Before I dump it, I'm gonna shovel some away from here because we need 4 inches for pavement, which is, I don't know, like that. Well, like that. But there's a little bit there that I gotta get out of the way. There's like a little hump up here from where I grabbed it with the skid steer and then it went down. So this is as low as that grade. So I just gotta get this hump out of here. I could do it with the machine, but I gotta build up that side a little anyway, so. It's like 100% humidity out here. Yeah, so anybody that knows me knows I'm like totally against tailgate spreading. Unless you live in the country and it's wide open, but look at all the wires. A lot of times the house wires are over here. So what I do is I just spot dump. So the plan here is he's gonna take this out later and put in, he's gonna saw cut it and he's gonna put in cobbles. But what I think I wanna do is I wanna shovel out this dirt that I've packed up against that lip so it doesn't break. So I'm gonna shovel that dirt out of there and then pack the T-base in there. So if they pave over it, they can do whatever they need to do, but they'll be on T-base, not on sandy fill. So the town, when they paved this road, did a terrible job. They did the same thing in front of my house, where they pitched the aprons back into people's yards, which is, that's some clown shit right there. They should build up the aprons. Aprons should come up like this. But for whatever reason, that's the town that's how they wanted to do it. And in front of my driveway, I got a huge puddle because of it. And guess what? Same thing here, same town, same engineers, same planning, same paving crew, everything. Same exact apron pitched in with a puddle. So, yeah. My plan is to just get him some parking, get his driveway back before the hurricane and the storm, and then let everything settle, and then come back and touch up whatever we have to. Like 5 o'clock, 90 degrees today, 100% humidity. But I'm getting on a plane on Monday, my son and I, and we're going to get a surprise. So I want to at least get this guy and his wife some parking. You gotta be careful because they just drive right behind you with no warning. Another car. I do have the tilt bucket back on. I know Dirt Boss was busting my chops a little about not using it, but when you are doing the lawn job and you gotta switch from this hydraulic system to the power rake, it's kind of a pain, and I do a lot of hydroseed and lawn jobs. So unless I'm doing a lot of grading like this, I take it off. That and my son doesn't like it because he can't. It sticks out about 8 inches, another 8 inches, so like right there you can see the bucket, but that's no good because that's curled. So that's when I'm grading. I have to like lean forward. So it's because I have a different bucket than Dirt Boss. I have a Takeuchi bucket, the cutting edge is back more and the bucket is taller in the back, where his is, I noticed, I've actually looked at Kubota's up close, they're out farther and the bucket's lower, like this piece right here, the top back. But for those of you that don't know, he actually put me in contact with the guy I bought this tilt attachment from. So still, big thanks to him, because I've used this thing a lot. It is definitely good at doing grading. Like I said, I just can't use it when we're doing the lawn jobs because it's finicky when it comes off and on the machine. It gets stuck and it takes too much time to clean it all off. And if it gets rusty and it doesn't like to move, then it gets like stuck. So when I'm doing the grass jobs and I need to use that power rake, I don't have time to mess with the thing. Anyways, I should stop talking and probably spread this stuff on. Right about where we are is where the hole was, where she was getting out with her car. Remember, where they want the driveway, you really should go a little bit more. You want to have at least like 6 inches past the pavement, and then you back the asphalt with topsoil. I just want to take the dip from the road out here. That's why I keep putting it here, because it comes off the road and does a little dip. We're trying to get a straight line to the garage. And T-base is not as expensive as hot mix, so I once got screamed at when I was in my 20s by a paving guy. He came out to pave one of my jobs. I was 23 and he said, I cost him extra money. Being the guy that I am, I gave him the extra money, but that's after getting yelled at. I'm still good friends. I'm actually really good friends with him today. But he told me, if you ever want me to pave for you again, you do it the right, put in a good base, and I'm not filling potholes with mix. You fill it with the T-base, and then I'll pave over it. He says, if you cost me money, I'll never pick up the phone again. But I talk to him all the time. I've known him for like, I don't know, maybe, let's see. I'm not gonna do the math. Long time. Me know him long time. Like a road grader. That's why this tilt bucket is so awesome. Like I said, Dirtbox hooked me up with this guy that was selling this. I don't know why he was selling it. It was short money. It was like he was selling it for, I bought it for like $1,800 or something like that. Why, like, and he wasn't getting out of the business. So why bother selling it? Just if you don't want to use it, just don't use it that day. See, I want to go a little bit wider. Shit, huh? me get the rest of this spread and I'll just show you what it looks like, because I got 5% on the battery because I'm not good at this YouTube stuff. Alright, this is about as good as I'm gonna get for now for like rough. He can pull in here while I'm gone. We'll let that settle and then play with it again. We also have another layer of topsoil that's going on there to play with also. So it's Saturday night. I'm soaking wet from sweat. I might even call this video good and put it out. Yeah, let's call this video good for now. Paving guy's gonna come and he's going to pave it. I took the curse out. Goes, you know, we're a few inches down, 4 inches down, because he's doing 2 inches of binder, 2 inches of top, and it's straight to the road now. And they're gonna put a cobblestone apron in here. Then I will come in with the topsoil and back everything, bring the level and pitch everything. But I think for rough grading, let's call this video done, because it's already, these videos get super long and it takes forever to edit. I'm not real good at editing and stuff. I'm learning. My son doesn't want to edit, so too much rambling. Anyways, let's just call this one good for now, and then I'll make another video later. What I'll do is I'll do an update video after he plants the grass and everything, because I'm not doing the landscape here, he is. So yeah, alright, catch you on the next one. Yes, my glasses match my truck.